Welcome to another episode of Mama's Makins. Today we are working on some extreme chocolate chip cookies. You can see here I'm whipping together some butter and vanilla and brown sugar. It's a teaspoon of vanilla, 1 cup of brown sugar, and a stick of butter softened. And you gotta get it good and mixed in. Make sure all the butter is mixed as well as you can get it with that brown sugar. It's gonna be lumpy, but I really don't know what it is that it does, but it ends up making everything taste so good. It's the first time I've ever made this recipe, but it worked out really well. Then you're going to beat in 2 eggs. Always do it one at a time. Sorry for the camera angle and the view and all that. I'm having to work with my phone. But hopefully pretty soon we'll be able to get a new camera. Get the eggs mixed in. In comes some melted white chocolate. I just took some of the white chocolate chips and melted it in the microwave 30 seconds at a time, about 3 times for just a small handful of the 30 seconds, and it's nice and smooth. And then we're going to whip that into the cookie mixture. And I'm not sure, maybe I didn't use enough. I didn't think it gave it that much of a difference in taste. My family really seemed to like it, and I gave some to others, and they really seemed to enjoy it. Now we mix in the flour. Sorry again about the view, and this is the part where it gets everywhere. You're looking to add in 2.5 cups of flour. I put it all in a bowl and added a little bit at a time until my mixer couldn't mix no more, and then I took it out and mixed it in with the spatula. Everybody has their own way of doing it. Until I get a stand mixer, this is how I have to do it. But once you get the flour mixed in there, that's when the interesting part begins. The flour part takes a while. I'm sure there's a lot of different techniques. Feel free to leave me a comment. Soon we will be putting our email address up, and you can go ahead and shoot us an email if you want us to maybe work on one of your recipes, or if there's just one that you'd like to see us do. You can always shoot us an email. For now, you can just send us a comment. Okay, now I'm adding in some crushed roasted pistachios. My family loves pistachios. The recipe I was looking at called for walnuts or pecans, but you can use any nut. This is just, I'm not a big fan of walnuts or pecans, so we use pistachios. And then you just mix in the chips. I used a combination of white chocolate and chocolate chocolate. I mixed in the white chocolate first, and then the chocolate chocolate, just to give it a little extra flavor. just because I wanted something different. I was looking at my recipes and what I had on hand, and I didn't have enough of this for a full thing or enough of that, so sometimes you gotta improvise and just excuse me, roll them into little balls and then pat them down just a little bit, and they turned out really, really nice. And again, it goes into an oven of 350, cook for the usual time for cookies, 10 to 12 minutes, and this is what they look like. And then, oh, it was so delicious, so fluffy.